everyone, welcome to Newcastle Fans TV. So we're going to be taking a look back at the goals and the penalty incident. We've got 6 to rattle through. We'll hear from Chris from Australia in just a moment, but let's get on with the first goal. So earlier on this play, you see Matt Ritchie just a bit of a bizarre clearance, just hoof it in the air. Everton then get it a lot of under control. You see DeAndre Yedlin is then marking his man, so he has to follow his man. However, Perez allows the Frenchman Digne to run down that byline. Now the thing is, you want to watch out for here is Calvert-Lewin's movement absolutely does Jamal Lascelles. So when the cross comes in, Calvert-Lewin, all he does is move 1 or 2 yards sideways. Lascelles is standing there. Calvert-Lewin's got then a free jump. It's a great header. You've got to say it's a fantastic header in that side corner. 1-0 Everton, not a great start. Right, we're going to take a look at the penalty incident. Lee Mason absolutely doesn't even know the laws of the game. Matt Ritchie crosses it on the left-hand side. Pickford, who was just having a bizarre afternoon trying to give banter back with the fans, comes flying out, drops the cross, but instead of actually diving for the ball, he clearly rugby tackles. I'm laughing about it because we've won the game. Clearly takes out Solomon Rondon, dives at him, which is a goal-scoring opportunity, a deliberate foul, and that means the laws of the game state that he should have been sent off. Lee Mason, absolute nightmare, and it's not the first time we're going to be picking on Lee Mason. I'm actually going to stick up for Everton fans later in this video. It's a penalty, so he's given the penalty at least. At least he's done something right there. Should have been sent off, so obviously Matt Ritchie steps up. Pickford saves it, which he shouldn't be on the pitch to do so. And of course, we know what happens after the penalty save, don't we? Everton go down the other end and score. So literally 60 seconds later, Everton score. Now, first of all, you don't see it in these clips, but Isaac Hayden is injured on the floor with a head injury. You know what that means. The first thing is safety. Referee has to stop play if there's a head injury. Lee Mason, I'm pointing the finger at you once more, allows the play to carry on. So Everton go down the other end. Andre Gomez, who has the ball, flicks it up, goes past a couple of players. For me, if I'm being critical, Matt Ritchie's got to be a lot stronger. He's got to stay on his feet. Allows Andre Gomez to get down that byline. He drills it low towards the goal. Dubravka, question mark, should have been palming it somewhere else, but he palms it back out to the 6-yard box, which is always dangerous. Richarlison, who was free, who was Fabian Schär's man, has a tap in. 2-0 Everton, and of course, thinking at this stage, it's game over. So the first goal, which Rafa Benitez has said, Lionel Messi scored this, everyone would be talking about it. It's some goal, you can't give it credit. The thing is about the clips, it's a shame that you don't actually see Jose Perez heading it actually back to Rondon, who now has the ball outside of the box. He plays it back to Perez. Perez turns, shimmies and looks, right, okay, what can I do here? But then he clips a beautiful ball over the top of Everton's defenders. Now, I have to say Everton's defence is pretty poor here. However, it's a brilliant ball through Rondon with his weaker foot. Lashes it. It does take a deflection. However, for me, if I'm being critical, Pickford's got to be doing a lot better because it's almost straight at him. But it's an unbelievable build-up play. And we're back in it, 2-1. Okay, the equaliser is pretty much straightforward. Miguel Almiron has the ball outside the box, got a bit of space, so he's thinking, right, I'm going to have a shot here. So he has a shot. For me, it is a powerful shot, don't get me wrong, but Pickford, again, it's got to be better. It's got to be doing better. He's either got to push that over or palm it to the side. When the ball comes back, Jose Perez is onside, and then he's free. He does well to keep it down, mind. It's a great technique to keep it down. He's equalised. It's 2-2. Newcastle back in it. Right, the final goal. We're going to be showing the clip which I recorded inside the ground, but this is the bit where I said I'll stick up for Everton fans because it's actually offside. Another thing that Lee Mason's got wrong, and we're not going to quit on Lee Mason. There's another thing coming up in just a moment. But for me, he is, look, Rondon's offside. Perez isn't, but Rondon is. He's offside. The goal should not have counted. Marco Silva does his nut, as you can see now. He's remonstrating. He's not very happy about Lee Mason's performance. It's an offside goal, but we'll take it because we haven't had much luck go our way. In particular, we'll probably look at the penalty incident as one of them, but the scenes at the end were absolutely fantastic. Have a look at this video clip.
Fucking scene!
So unbelievable scenes, what a win, what a comeback for Newcastle, just brilliant. But I've got to stress one more time that Lee Mason really needs looked at. There's a couple of other incidents which I'm going to say for Everton fans as well. I do believe that the Sigurdsson won in the first half. I don't think that's a penalty because Sigurdsson's looking for it with Fabian Schär. But the DeAndre Yedlin one, I think that's a penalty. I think Lee Mason's missed that and Everton should have been awarded a penalty. We don't have a still image of it, unfortunately, but Lee Mason's had an absolute howler, shocking. One of the worst refereeing performances I have seen at St James's Park. Now let's head over to Chris, who's going to wrap up today's show for you. Over to you, Chris.
Get in, it's live. It's 3:30 in the morning. I've got to do this video now. I can't do it in the morning. I won't get up. What a win, what a win. Oh, mate, 2-0 down, and you thought, you know, got a lot of time to get back into this game, and we did. You know, hats off to Perez. I've slated that fella for 2 years, but right, he's the one dragged us back in the game. Almiron, they couldn't cope with his speed. Generally, everyone played really well. I'm not sure about Richie. Yeah, he had probably his worst game, just giving the ball away and just making silly decisions. I think his mistake led to the first goal, just hacking it anywhere and then getting the ball back. But determination, never say die from this team. We can always get back into the game because we've got those channels down the left and right, particularly with Almiron just running at these blokes and Rondon just battering ram and Perez picking up the scraps. Oof, we would have been in real shit if we had won this game. With all those other results going against us, we would have only been 2 points out of the relegation zone. So perfect for us. Bournemouth next. We can go and get something from that game, but just quickly, delighted. I probably won't be able to get to sleep. Got to have something to chill down. But get in tune, lads. Phenomenal performance. Enjoy it back in the tune.